Hi, Ivan here. Today we're going to solve the number line jumps or kangaroo problem. You are choreographing a circus show with a various animal. For one act, you are given two kangaroos on a number line ready to jump in the positive direction, i.e. toward positive infinity. The first kangaroo starts at location x1 and moves at a rate of v1 meters per jump. The second kangaroo starts at location x2 and moves at a rate of v2 meters per jump. You have to figure out a way to get both kangaroos at the same location at the same time as part of the show. If it's possible, return yes, otherwise return no. Let's see an example here. The first kangaroo at position 2 and with velocity is v1 is 1 and x2 is 1 and the v2 is 2. After one jump, they are put at x equal to 3, which is x1 plus v1 is 2 plus 1 and x2 plus v2 is equal to 1 plus 2. So the answer is yes. So let's make it. So the key points of this problem is those who are in the front will be followed by those who are behind. Each kangaroo has its own position x and velocity v. The kangaroos has different position at start. Okay. Okay. Let's next to the solution. We were gonna make a function which will perform the following process. Do a loop as long as front kangaroo or x1 is greater than rear kangaroo or x2. Then, in its iteration, update new position for its x1 and x2 by adding its velocity v1 and v2. If its new positions are equal, return yes. If the loop is done, so the second kangaroo will raise the first kangaroo and they are not in same position, you must return no. Or alias to x2 greater than x1. Then uh, after that, we back to our main function, which is kangaroo function. We just invoke the previous scripted function. Consider which kangaroo is in the front. Suppose the first kangaroo is in the front of the second kangaroo. Suppose the x1 is in the front from x2, or in the others means x1 is greater than x2. This is it. Then pass x1 and v1 as first arguments and x2 v2 to the next. If x1 is in the front here, we gonna invoke the find result with x1 and v1 at the first argument and x2 and v2 at the second argument. Else, if we said the x2 is in front of x1 or x2 is greater than x1, so we just swap the argument order between second kangaroo x2 v2 and first kangaroo x1 v1 as if the second kangaroo is uh, like on the first kangaroo in the find result function, as if kangaroo 2 stood as kangaroo 1 and vice versa. Let's code it in here. First, we will make the find result function. We will gonna do a loop as long as front kangaroo is greater than the rear kangaroo or x2. In here, if is it done, we must return no. Here. In here, we will gonna increment its with its position will increment by its velocity. Sorry. This. And then we're gonna check if the new position is equal. We're gonna return yes. If is it not and it still uh, meet this requirement, it will do a loop. Then after we uh, finish this function, we will gonna invoke here. We will gonna check which one is in the front. Let's say The first kangaroo is on the front, so we will gonna pass the first kangaroo at the first position here like this, and then if we visit and else we must swap the second kangaroo and the first kangaroo. Let's run the code. Pass. It passed all the test case. Yeah, that's all. If you have any questions or better solutions, write down on the comment sections below. Thanks.